Adding decimals. Steps to add decimals. So the first step will be to line up the decimals. The second step will be to add zeros to have the same number of place values to the right of the decimal. And then the third step will be to add by starting on the right and we move to the left. So let's go over these steps with an example now. Example 1. Ben went to an AutoZone to buy an oil filter for $8.79 and a windshield wiper blades for $27.87. What is the total before taxes? So let's go ahead and line up those decimals. So we have 27.87. We have a decimal there. So we put the $8.79 like this. So we line up those decimals, and then therefore we have lined up all the place values in order. Now we're going to start by adding, because we don't need to add any zeros to these numbers. So we start on the right. 7 plus 9 is 16. Put a 6 below, carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. Plus 7 is 16. So we put a 6 below, and we're going to carry that 1 to the 1 spot. Notice how we carried down that decimal straight down. You will do this every time. Now we can go ahead and start adding the ones column. So we have 1 plus 7, which is 8, plus 8 is equal to 16. So now we have a 6 below again, and we carry that 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. So our total is $36.66 before tax. Let's do another example. On the following month, Ben had to go back to AutoZone for a pair of headlights that cost $31.99 and 5 quarts synthetic oil that cost $41.85. What is the total before tax? So let's go ahead and write $31.99 and then $41.85 right below it. We lined up our decimals, and now we can start adding. And we start adding on the far right. So 9 plus 5 is 14. Put a 4 below, carry the 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. Plus 8 is 18. So we put an 8 below, and we carry that 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So we just put that 3 below. And then we have 3 plus 7, which is 7. Now we have 3 plus 4, which is 7. So put the 7 below. And then we have our answer, $73.84. Let's do another example. Example 3. Mike needs to charge the customer for parts and labor to install brake pads. The cost of the brake pads are $65.80, and the cost of labor is $179.49. What is the total of the bill for the customer before tax? So we will go ahead and put 179.49 on the top, and then we're going to line up the decimals. So we put the 80, and then we have the 65. So now we can go ahead and start adding on the far right. So we have 9 plus 0, which is 9. 4 plus 8 is 12, so put the 2 below, carry the 1. Now we put that decimal straight down. Now we can go 1 plus 9, which is 10, plus 5, which is 15. So we have a 5, carry the 1. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 6 is 14. So we have 4 below, and we carry that 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So we have our total before tax is $245.29. Let's do another example. Let's go ahead and solve these two numbers by adding them together. So we have 143 0.7. Then we're going to add 6.571. Notice on this one, we're going to have to add zeros because we've lined up our decimals, and on the top number, we have some missing decimal place values as opposed to the other one. So we're just going to add 2 zeros, and then now we can start adding together. So 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 7 is 7. 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. So we put the 2 on the bottom and then carry that 1. Now we place down that decimal straight down. And now we have 1 plus 3, which is 4, plus 6, which is 10. So we put a 0 below, carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. And then we just have 1. So this is our answer, 150.271. So let's do one last example. A piston diameter is 3.6875 inches. When it is hot, it expands an additional 0.0015 inches. What is the diameter of the piston when hot? So let's go ahead and write out those two numbers, 3.6875 plus 0.0015. Now we can start adding because we don't need to add any zeros. So we start on the very far right. 5 plus 5 is 10. Put a 0 below and carry the 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 0 is 8. 6 plus 0 is 6. Carry that decimal straight down. And then we have 3 plus 0 is 3. So the final diameter of the piston when hot is 3.6890. Now, because this decimal at the end doesn't really tell us anything, that there's no numbers after it, we could really just write this as 3.689. And these are the two same things, and either will be accepted when you put this into WAMAP.